I love the fact that StageWrite links area high school students with working professionals so that they can learn from each other and so that everybody can grow together as a community.
Bring it back! You gotta bring it back. I'll take it. Woo!
One thing that surprised me, he said, was he's like, I've never been under pressure. And I'm like, oh, well, okay. I'm like, so I see him as being that confident guy, and I see him getting far in the workforce, but he just got to know that that confidence got to tone down a little bit at times, because it can break you if you have too much of it. But yeah, I'm very impressed with Javon.
A lot of companies could say, you know, it's important to give back, and they do kind of what they have to just for PR, but I think that Capital One is very genuine in their interest in providing for the community.
One thing that I thought was great is that he started talking to me about how the cashiers and the baggers spend a lot of time away from the customer because they have to go all the way out into the back of the parking lot to get the carts, the shopping carts. And he asked if we could just move them closer to the building so that we can bring them in for the customers closely and then be able to spend more time with the customers. Have the confidence to offer that recommendation to me. I thought it was great.
It's important for companies like Capital One to spend time with youth, because it gives youth opportunities to, you know, learn about Capital One, learn about some of the people who are at Capital One, but also Capital One gets an opportunity to learn about who our future leaders are, who future employees may be. So I think just partnering Capital One with different community organizations is a win-win for both.
Most importantly, when I work with the kids in Richmond Public Schools, I have to share that I'm also a product of the Richmond Public School system and how proud I am to work with Capital One and StageWrite in these efforts. You have the same opportunities as everybody else if you put your minds to it.
From this program, kids are having to get outside of their comfort zone. Kids are just told what to do sometimes, but like when a kid has to be more autonomous and think outside the box and be creative, I think that's pretty powerful in them developing as a person.
I feel that it's pretty important as associates of a large corporation that employs many people out of this community to come back into the community, particularly into the high schools of the area, to speak to students and share with them what I've gone through and perhaps provide some guidance and some insight on how to get to the next level.
A lot of the students I've interviewed, they have like passion in what they're talking about. That's a good thing to have. You know, when you come into the interview and you're talking about yourself or the things you do, if I see you're passionate and excited about it, that makes me more interested and want to learn more about it.
If you commit yourself to a kid, to an individual one-on-one, like I think that that's going to make a huge difference. And I see that the StageWrite program is doing that for kids